One of the most notorious wrestlers to end up behind bars is Chris Benoit, a former WWE champion who was known for his intense and physical in-ring style. However, in 2007, Benoit's life took a dark and tragic turn when he murdered his wife and son before taking his own life. The incident shocked the wrestling world and led to a thorough investigation, which revealed that Benoit had been struggling with brain damage and steroid abuse. Welcome to my latest YouTube video, where we dive into the thrilling world of WWE. I'm your host, and I'm excited to share my passion for professional wrestling with all of you. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for some entertainment, this video is for you. Professional wrestling has long been a beloved form of entertainment, with millions of fans around the world tuning in to watch their favorite superstars battle it out in the ring. However, behind the glamour and excitement of the sport lies a darker reality, one that is marked by scandal, tragedy, and even crime. In this article, we will take a closer look at some of the most infamous wrestlers who are currently rotting in prison, their careers and lives cut short by their own misdeeds. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Another wrestler who is currently serving time is Jimmy Superfly Snuka, a legendary wrestler from the 1980s who was known for his high-flying moves and charismatic personality. However, in 2015, Snuka was arrested and charged with the murder of his girlfriend, Nancy Argentino, who died in 1983. Snuka was eventually convicted of third-degree murder and sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison. The list of wrestlers who have ended up in prison is long and disturbing, and includes names such as Macho Man, Randy Savage's brother, Lanny Poffo, who was arrested in 2011 for possession of child pornography. There is also the case of WWE Hall of Famer, Roddy Piper, who was arrested in 1985 for assaulting a police officer and was later sentenced to 90 days in jail. One of the most shocking cases of a wrestler ending up in prison is that of Bruiser Brian Pillman, a former WWE and WCW wrestler who was known for his intense and physical in-ring style. However, in 1997, Pillman was arrested and charged with assault after he attacked a man in a bar. Pillman was eventually convicted and sentenced to 60 days in jail. The reasons why wrestlers end up in prison are varied and complex, but many experts point to the physical and emotional toll of the sport, combined with the pressure to perform and the temptation of steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs. Additionally, the wrestling industry has long been plagued by scandals and controversies, from the steroid scandals of the 1980s to the concussion lawsuits of today. In recent years, the wrestling industry has taken steps to address some of these issues, including the implementation of stricter concussion protocols and the establishment of a wellness program to help wrestlers deal with the physical and emotional toll of the sport. However, much work remains to be done, and the cases of wrestlers like Chris Benoit, Jimmy Snuka, and Brian Pillman serve as a stark reminder of the dangers and pitfalls of the sport. In conclusion, the cases of infamous wrestlers who are rotting in prison serve as a sobering reminder of the darker side of professional wrestling. While the sport can be exciting and entertaining, it is also marked by scandal, tragedy, and even crime. As the wrestling industry continues to evolve and grow, it is essential that we remember the lessons of the past and work towards creating a safer and healthier sport for all involved. Underscore the dark side of professional wrestling, a timeline of scandals and controversies. Underscore 1980s, the steroid scandals rocked the wrestling industry, with several high-profile wrestlers, including Hulk Hogan and Macho Man, Randy Savage, accused of using performance-enhancing drugs. 1990s. The wrestling industry is plagued by a series of high-profile deaths, including the deaths of wrestlers such as Brian Pillman, Eddie Guerrero, and Chris Benoit. 2000s. The concussion crisis hits the wrestling industry, with several high-profile wrestlers, including Chris Nowinski and Daniel Bryan, forced to retire due to concussion-related injuries. 2010s. The wrestling industry is rocked by a series of scandals, including the arrest of WWE Hall of Famer, Jimmy Snuka, for murder, and the conviction of WWE wrestler, Alberto Del Rio, for domestic violence. Underscore the physical and emotional toll of professional wrestling. Underscore. Professional wrestling is a physically demanding sport that takes a toll on the body. Wrestlers are often required to perform high-impact moves, including jumps, flips, and slams, which can lead to injuries such as concussions, broken bones, and torn muscles. In addition to the physical toll, professional wrestling can also take an emotional toll on wrestlers. The pressure to perform, combined with the stress of traveling and competing, can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues.